my Karma babies, how are you? How are you? How are you? It's been a long time, my babies, since I've seen you guys. It's been a long time. And I'm here today to tell you where I've been and what's been going on. And to let you know that I love you guys and that I missed you so very much. I'm going to get right into the video because I do have some things that I really want and need to share with you, and I have some house cleaning to do before I do that. I am aware that someone is out there impersonating me. I posted on my community board for all of you guys, and I'm not the only content creator. I know that there's others. I saw a video from Lady T Sensations, and these folks are actually stealing your profile picture and stealing your name and impersonating you, and they go behind you when you reply on a video. They're soliciting for you to call a number and all of that, and I will never ever go on my channel and solicit money from you or gifts or anything of that sort. Just know that it's not me. Anytime that you're uncertain, because there's a lot of trolls on the internet, and that's what they do. You know, they want to promote discord, they want to scam, they want to cheat. If you go and click on their channel, click on the channel that's posting, you will be able to see that it's not me. They have no subscribers, they have no videos, they have no nothing. So just beware, be careful, be safe. Don't open yourself up to predators. Be careful. Guess who's sitting next to me right now? Look at my baby. She needs a haircut, right, guys? I know she does, but I want to take and put her little ponytail up here, but she just won't let me. I love her hair long. I love it when her hair grows like this. But look at that baby. She loves me so much, and I love her. She's being a good girl sitting right next to me. Coco says hello. The real message that I have for this video, guys, it's not dire or disastrous, because those are not words that we choose to use. I wanted to talk to you guys. The real reason that main reason I've been off of my channel is because you guys know my daughter. Her name is Deserie. Hold on, let me get her, okay? Hold on 1 minute, guys. Let me get my baby in here. You guys met my daughter, Deserie, once before. She did one or two mukbangs with me. I think we did a seafood boil one, didn't we?
It was good.
She's always going to be in
the
any
food one.
Oh yeah, she's going to be in any seafood boil mukbang, I guarantee you.
That's right, too.
So if you go back, you'll see one with me with my daughter. Well, she is the reason that I have been off. She honestly wanted to share this with you. She's more versed at it than I am. She knows the technical words and the technical names. She's eating her breakfast. Did she offer you guys any?
Sorry, I had to eat. You'll see why, but I have to eat.
Yeah, she does, guys. Well, on a note doesn't provoke a lot of laughter, but we do have joy in our heart, because we believe in God and we know that there's a God. And so Deserie was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she really is a private person, as you can tell by her not being in a lot of videos with me. Even if you go on my Facebook page, you won't see a lot of pictures of her or anything like that. She's a private person. But this is a journey that she said, Mom, I have to share it. I have to share it with people, because I went to look for information about this particular type of breast cancer, and it was few and far between. And so I'm going to let Deserie we're going to talk about it. We're just going to talk about it. And hopefully you'll get some information from our discussion that's going to help you in the future. What type of breast cancer do you have again?
It's triple negative.
Triple negative. And guys, I never even knew that there was different kinds of cancer. I always hear about breast cancer, and even as a woman, I just thought it was one type of breast cancer, but that it would be in different stages. I never knew that there was different types of breast cancer for women. She was diagnosed.
It's been about 7 weeks, actually.
Yeah, and you guys will look and see that that was around about the last time that I did a video.
Prelude before that, you know, wondering and waiting and testing and biopsies and mammograms and MRIs. I mean, even before we found out 7 weeks ago, it was like a progression of waiting. So
my daughter is very proactive about her health. She does her yearly checkups. She really pays attention to her body. She had gone and gotten her mammogram as usual.
During the summer, actually.
During the summer. And it came back negative.
Yeah.
And we were just, great.
It was like, this is another one. They basically said that, hey, we see a fibroid tumor. We're going to biopsy it to make sure that it's not cancerous. And they did the biopsy, and then they said, they called and they said, it's not cancerous. So I'm like, okay, well, I've had tumorous masses in the breast before, but they said it was just because my breast was dense, but it was nothing to worry about. They said, you can remove it, but it's really no need because it's not cancerous. So I literally went for a 6-week checkup just to make sure everything was fine. It was just a mammogram checkup. And when I went, the lady, after she did the mammogram, I sat down in the waiting room and she called me back in. And that's never a good sign. And she called me back in and she said, the radiologist wants to take an ultrasound. And I said, okay. So she does the ultrasound. And I'm thinking, she's just kind of looking and she's kind of quiet. And I'm thinking, okay, well, she's going to tell me to get up and get dressed and go on my way. And she said, well, hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. And she left. So I'm thinking maybe she's going to look at the films or something. And she comes back with the radiologist. He looks at the screen and then he starts clicking all these little things on the screen. He looks at me and he says, I see a spot there that I compared your mammogram from the summertime, and I see that it's gotten bigger. And he said it's growing at a really fast rate. And I don't know what it is. And I'm really concerned about it.
Now, guys, if you think about it, that's really amazing. I mean, it was a matter of from her getting her mammogram and everything being, clear. Maybe a matter of like 6 weeks, I think it was.
It was 6 weeks.
And if she had not had the presence of mind to go back, you know how sometimes ladies, you get the mammogram, and they tell you that they want you to come back.
Just to follow up.
Follow up.
Whoever really goes to follow up.
Exactly. Actually, you missed your first follow up.
Yeah, because I was like, because the weather was bad, and I was like, I'm just going to follow up. It's no big deal. They already told me I was, that I didn't have cancer.
Exactly. So I'm not going to go. And then she rescheduled it, and she went back in, and that's when
everything happened. That's when the bottom fell out.
Yeah, the bottom fell out, guys.
So,
I guess you could say that.
So after that, my oncologist who did my last biopsy, he was next door because the hospital is next door to his office. And I went to his office, and as soon as I walked in, he just opened his eyes. He's like, Deserie, he was like, that spot is not where it was the last time. He said, that clip is not where I put the last clip from the last biopsy. And he said that this one was right behind my nipple, and it was very, very deep inside my breast, that it was really, really hard to see. He said it was really, really deep in there. He said, we're going to do another biopsy, which he did, just to confirm what the radiologist had saw. So I had to wait, which was terrorizing, just to wait to know if this new, spot they're seeing is cancerous. And I waited, and he called back and he said, you have breast cancer. I mean, your mind goes blank, and then it goes to panic mode. And then you're just like, am I going to die? You start thinking about the things that you've got to do before you die, even though you don't know what stage you are. You don't think about that. You just hear, I have breast cancer. And, I asked him, I was like, okay, well, what are the next steps? And he said, well, we have to find out what your receptor is. And being a novice, I've never heard of any of this stuff related to breast cancer because it's never affected my life. He said there's 3 receptors, and then there's a 4th situation that is the worst case scenario. He said best case scenario, your cancer is either fed by estrogen or progesterone or a HER2 protein. He said those would be the best case scenarios. And then he said the worst case scenarios would be you're triple negative, meaning that there's nothing that's driving your cancer, and that the triple negative cancer is the most aggressive cancer. It's the most rare cancer. It's about 10% of women who get breast cancer, 10%
Wow.
are negative, are triple negative. So it's very rare, which means that it's more aggressive, the cancer grows faster, and it's harder to fight.
So guys, we're going to do this in little segments because there's a lot to digest, and we're not going to do it all in one video, but I'll post regularly. We're going to kind of conclude this one, just letting you guys know the type of cancer that Deserie has, and you'll be the one to share that with them.
Absolutely. And I think, I told Mom that I wanted to share this with you guys because, of course, the first place you're going to go is the internet when somebody tells you something like this and you don't really have a lot of information. You don't know where to really look for it. So I looked on YouTube, and I was looking for triple negative survivor stories, triple negative cancer. And I was looking specifically for Black women because Black women and triple negative cancer affects women different than white women with triple negative cancer. It's totally different in terms of the treatment of how it affects your body, which is weird because it's just skin color, but I guess it has something to do with the genes. I don't know.
This is one of the reasons why she so wanted to share this, because she really couldn't find any information about this on the internet. So we're going to come back with another video, and we're going to talk about triple negative, and we're going to talk about the treatment that she has decided to do. And so guys, listen, I want to thank you for, sitting through this. I know most people have a hard time sitting through videos that are not fun, upbeat, and la-di-da, but this is the real world. This is the real world.
This is real.
This is the real world. We're going through it, and we're ready for it because, like I said, we know we have my husband who is our angel, and he's watching over us, and he was able to intervene and let her know immediately or as quickly as possible that she was going through this. So guys, I want you to remember, how others treat you is their karma, but how you respond
is your karma.
Is your karma, guys. So look at that beautiful smile.
It's true. It's true.
So we will see you guys in the next video. Coco, say bye-bye. Can you guys see her eyes for all the hair?
Do we get to ring the bell?
The bell is broken.
I know, but ding, 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 ding.
We have to tell them about the bell. They don't even know about the bell. We'll tell you about the bell in the next video, but you will hear a bell. Bye, babies. I love you. Bye-bye.